All right, so next, I think I'm gonna start building this little walkway. And I'm gonna try to go all the way over to there, the other side. So if I put this one against there, and then I lay this one across. Now I'm not gonna lay this one across permanently, just to see if it's level. And it kind of is. Now it looks like there's a small little slope, but I think I want that, because that way when it rains, water will flow off, but it's not sloped enough to where I'm gonna feel dizzy standing up here. All right, I was able to fit this piece in there, but now I gotta find a piece that fits there and here. And this is sticking up a little bit, so I might have to shave that down. See, when you use all spare parts, you have these issues. Maybe I can do it underneath and attach it to this little lip here, and that lip right there. Now I'm going to take this piece right here and connect that one and this one. So now I'm going to take more 2x6s and just screw them into those two, so that it's high enough to reach that one, so I can go straight across. So now I'll get another 2x6, shove it under here to take weight off of this, and I'll get another one and go on the outside and go all the way down. And these three were the free ones. These are not pressure treated. So I put this one on the top in case it rains, and it'll protect these until I put the roof on. Okay, now we got steps. I probably got to put a little small one there, but now I won't have to go outside to go to the bathroom. Maybe a little half step right there. Maybe a half step right there. And maybe a little baby step right there to get to this one. So I got a bunch of wood donated. And I got this thing. I wonder if this could go on top of where the slant's gonna go. I bet. Because I got two of them. I got this one that can go down to the end, and then this one, which it almost goes down here, but maybe I can just move it down and fit a piece in the middle. So if that thing is on there, I wonder if that I could use as a guide for the roof. I'm gonna have to put little blocks all along here so that this piece stays flush with all the other ones. And now this thin plywood scrap piece I can put on here. It's kind of thin, so I don't want to split it. Just going real slow. this side. So now I have this piece of plywood, this piece of 2x6, and that piece of 2x6. We'll keep that OSB sheet level with the other two. There's one in the middle. Is there? No. So I should put one in the middle because I'm gonna have to walk on these to lay the tin sheets. So maybe I should put that on first. Huh. No, I don't think so. Actually, how am I gonna do that though? The line is right there. So I just cut that off, put it there. But what am I gonna attach it to? So this has to stand up so the OSB lays on top of it, but there's nothing I can attach it to. So maybe I can get a 2x4 and attach this one to this one, and then when I put the OSB sheet on top, I can screw through the top and then it'll keep it from flopping. This one, put this all the way at the end, that there, and that'll be enough to keep this one steady. Look at that. So now all these three are flush, but I'm thinking I should put a 2x6 from here to here to keep this one, like, you know, because that's kind of rickety, and then maybe do another one on this side to there to keep this thing solid. So that I should do that. Oh, come on, almost. There we go. I'll probably take this thing off because that was stupid. So this is a little bit more steady now. And I should probably do another one from this side to that side. 22 and a little bit. That got it right the first time. That never happens. So I want to make sure I get it in there. So from the end to there, it's 9 inches. If I go 9 inches from here, I should get it right in there. Damn it. Not even close. I don't know if I can get a ladder high enough. I mean, they gotta sell them. Or I can put a roof on that that's strong enough to hold a ladder to get up to there, which I feel like that might be the move, because this frame is really strong. This thing ain't going nowhere. That wall's not the strongest, but I have to still work on it. So if I can make a straight roof flat, man, I'm gonna have to think this through. So I got one more on that, no, probably two more. And then this whole little quarter will be done, except for over there. I gotta get a ladder for that part. Not bad. So next, I gotta get a big ladder so I can do out there. And because these are all like scrap pieces, I could probably get some sealant and go across in between all the cracks, which I probably don't have to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I put the EPDM rubber on the roof, which I read you don't normally do, but I did it that way because I knew this would take me forever. I didn't want to have to worry about water from the rain getting inside the house. So I had to spend 400 bucks. But that 400 bucks was worth it to put the rubber down. So, and I was very careful not to screw any screws inside the rubber. So there was absolutely impossible for any moisture to get down into the house. So next, I can start this side, and then I'll do the same thing over there that I'm doing over there. I'll just get that big ladder that I buy and do all those parts out there. So that side is a double 2x6. That side's only one. So on this side, I'm gonna have to go in the top like that, and go in the bottom diagonal. I think I gotta take all that off and this. Like before I get too deep in this, I feel like if I just cut that there, cut that there, and just keep this open, it'll be easier to build the floor from over there than trying to extend this piece over, because that's really crooked. You can't really tell from here, but it slants this way. All right, I think before I go from there to there, that's pretty top heavy. So I'm gonna get a 2x4 and jam it right in there so that it takes some of the weight off of that. So on there. I always forget where I put the line. I got a marker just to avoid that. Where is it? The other side? was really hoping to get a full sheet and just fit it on there for my bed, but that's not going to happen. So I have this quarter sheet. There's bees everywhere. I have this, I don't know how thick this is, this piece of plywood. I have 2 of these left. So I'll put this on there. I'll put this 2x4 underneath so I have a lip to catch the other side. And my bed will go right on top of that. You know, before I seal that or put that plywood on there, there's a lot of openings in here. I'm wondering if I should fill this with something. Because there was a beehive in here not that long ago. And I just hosed it off and got rid of it. But I wonder if I should just shove something in there. Like some spray foam or something. Or just for the future, I should get some like termite treatment. Like, I wonder how you get termites. I should probably start thinking of that, because there's a lot of, like, all this wood. I mean, look at this. It's all old. But it's going to be covered with adobe. So there's that. Something to think about.